Hello guys, namaste, Berev, Ndiepi, Sanbonani. Anyway, we have a nice, lovely Asus gaming machine that is not turning on. Anyway, let me show you. There's no power at all when you connect the charger. There is no light, nothing. Anyway, so when I touched this machine yesterday, I noticed something. I remember when I did a video telling people that you can spot any damaged capacitors, and they were like, nah, you are lying, there's no way you can do that, blah blah blah. Like, nah, you can. Okay, so this capacitor here, you can see it's corroded, very badly damaged, right? And next to it, it's what? It's a double MOSFET. That's a MOSFET. Okay, it's a double MOSFET, meaning it's 2 in 1. One MOSFET with 2 MOSFETs. Okay, how do I know that? It's easy. You have a gate here. This is a gate. You can see this pad here. This line, they're all connected, right? But this one is separated from the three ones. So this is a gate. Same thing here. You have what? You have a gate here, and the other 3 are connected together. So this is a double MOSFET. Okay, another thing that you can do to confirm if you are dealing with a double MOSFET, you can use the numbers on top. See how bad those MOSFETs are. Anyway, let's use this number here. This one, we can all see it. So let's go to a desktop. Now open Chrome, start by site, back to a microscope. Okay, I'm gonna type its number on Chrome. Z 9 8 0 MOSFET. Okay. All right, so there's the number for the MOSFET. So let's go to a data sheet. Try this one. One doesn't open. Just need to try this. There we go. Written as dual N channel MOSFET. For switching power supplies, we use N channel. For PWM, we use N channel MOSFET. Okay. And then here they're showing you that it's 2 in 1. You have 2 gates, 2 in 1. I wish I can zoom this. How do I zoom this? Let me just download the data sheet. I can zoom this. It's fine. I don't think there'll be any need for me to zoom this. Yeah, boy. We have gate 2 and we have gate 1 within 1 MOSFET. 2 MOSFET. It is usually MOSFET. Yes. Even here they're showing you 2 connected MOSFET. For what application? Mostly they are used for what? for CPU core power, and they're used for telecom DC. They're used for synchronized buck converters. Meaning, let me just make it simple for you. They are used to turn a higher voltage into what? A lower voltage. Okay, for example, let's go back to our motherboard. On our motherboard, we have a CPU here, and we have a graphics card here. And on the CPU, above the CPU, you have those MOSFET. They are turning the 19 volt into what? Into a lower voltage for what? For the CPU. CPU with 1 volt or less than 1 volt. So let me go back on the microscope. See, these guys here, they are turning the 19 volts into a lower voltage. Watch this. The problem on this board, it's not that bad capacitor. Put your multimeter into a continuity mode. Now we are about to check for a short. We're on the continuity mode now. You can use the USB connectors, and the other prop you will use it to check for a short. Okay, put one prop to ground. Beeps. Up on the other side. Also beep. Beep, and it's beeps. Beeps, and it's beeps. They're all beep. But the thing is, they don't beep because they are bad. I mean, they are bad. They beep because this one guy here, it's broken. You can see it. It's physically broken. That's the cause why this entire machine is not turning on. It's not turning on because of this bad capacitor. Nope. Turning on because of this one. This is physically right. I just saw it yesterday, and I told the owner that I can do this within like 5 minutes. So by just knocking out this guy, this machine will turn on. You can even use anything. How? There's my screwdriver. Wait for me. Damn! I can't believe this. Anyway, never mind the screwdriver. We need a foil. We need a foil to cover up the machine. One thing that you should know, you should be very careful when working with laptops. Never damage your client's stuff or mess around with them. Always do a neat, clean job. That's what I believe in. Believe in a neat, clean job. That's my belief. Job. To prevent any plastic from burning, I would use a foil. Then I'll take out that bad capacitor. Okay. Already told you that the issue is not those two bad capacitors, but the problem is that one tracked capacitor. They're all using the bad flags. They're all using the bad flags of these Cassie flags. I don't think you have this. Only I myself and some few technicians, best technicians are using this. This board is gonna be heavy. I mean, strong. I know why. It's just too low. It's just low. And this board is strong. Don't need the low heat. Aibo. Why so strong? Okay. No, there's no shorts now. But you have a point. Just show you guys. Alright, guys. Anyway, we have removed the bad guy. Okay, so I'm just gonna check the bad guy outside, and it's beeping straight shot to ground. But the working ones, they won't beep. This one is beeping because bad, but the working ones, they won't beep. Okay, anyway, let's check. After removing that cap, we have a short of 1.2 ohms because of what is the CPU. Nothing on the other side. Anyway, let's see. No short anymore. Nothing was bent in this side. Nothing was bent. Nothing was bent. Nothing was bent. Perfectly fine. Let's see even here. Nothing was bent. Nothing was bent. Okay, so now we have to turn it on. The problem was that one tracked capacitor was short, causing a short on the 19 volt. I believe there's no any other problems with this machine except that one. Do we have any lights? Yep. Yep, we have the light. We have the lights. We have the light. We have the red light. Now let's see. Fans are spinning. Let's just wait for a display. There we go. ASUS. Yeah. Capacitors. Capacitors are also gapping the beep. Yeah, bro. Anyway, let me explain this. Okay, I'm gonna explain this. Okay, capacity. Okay, the one that we removed, the one that we removed are called ceramic capacitors. Those are ceramic capacitors. If it's happened that they trade, they become shorted. They become more like a wire. Okay, let's say you have a 19 volts power line. All right, 19 volts power line, positive, right? And you want to make it smooth. Make sure that there are no ripples. Straight as possible and as clean as possible. What you do is you connect capacitors, and this type of capacitors are called ceramic capacitors. And you can see the sign is very clear. It's showing you that there is no connection between the negative, the ground side, and the positive side. You will have plenty of them. You see, that's why they are there on the motherboard, to smooth the power as possible. See? And there's one interesting thing that I want to show you. Remember when we checked all of them and they were all beeping? It's because one of them was shorted. If this becomes shorted, become like a wire, allowing the positive to go into negative, it means all of them, they will beep. But once you remove this one, the other ones will be perfectly fine. Anyway, I'm done. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.